So in the last video, I realized I did this wrong. I did the navigation wrong. I need to put the A tags inside of the LI tags. So we'll take those out and put them in the right spot. And then these A's need to go, the closing tags need to go inside as well. Okay, so that is looking better. I think, where did I see that? I got too much stuff open, but see, as you can see, the UL, and then it goes LI, and then A on the inside of the LIs. And this one has home, news, contact, about, and they're .asp files. We're doing .html. I think I have my folder set up right here with a /, but it might just be /. So anyway, if we do a file save, and then if we go into our Chrome, and using Google Chrome is a good idea because it's, so this is actually, if you click on this, it does take you to this page, because you can see it kind of reloads. So we just need to make a contact page and see if we can get that connected to our, so if we do file, new file, and let's just kind of copy over, well actually I think we can just do doc type, what if we doc type HTML, no, okay. I guess, I don't know what happened with the other one, how it just automatically just put that stuff in for me, but I'm going to copy and paste it from the index.html. And I guess I'll add in, oops, what did I just do? Oh, weird. Not sure what that was all about, but maybe I will just copy all of this into this file as well. Just so that we have some content on this page as well. We'll just make this Hello World 2, just so it's a little different, so we can tell that we're on a different page. Oops, contact web page. So we have our nav in here with the ULs, and we have our unordered list. Maybe we'll put this underneath the p tag, and maybe we'll put the nav on top, because usually the navigation does go on top of things. So we'll put that right here, and maybe we'll just highlight this whole thing. Since it's nested within the body, we'll tab it in. So that's all tabbed in from the body. Great. So now that I've rearranged that, maybe I'll just bring this into this document. And then I'll just have to get rid of this stuff again. Doing a lot of copy and pasting here, but yeah, so that'll look a little different. So we'll just do a file save on this one, and we'll do a file save as on this one, and we will save this as in the root folder as contact.html. So we'll do a save, and so we'll have in our root folder contact and index.html, and index is, you know, basically the home page, but it just has to be named index for the browser to recognize it better. So if we go in here, oops, I'm in the wrong browser. I need to be in Chrome, and Chrome is the best one to use. let's see. So there we go. So here's our navigation. We can actually click to contact and it goes to the different page. And so it's all working. We're able to use the navigation. We're able to toggle back and forth from pages. We have some content in here. We have a list, we have a paragraph, an H2. So I mean, we could go back into some of the things that are in here and just see. So they have some divs in here, and divs are great for separating out areas of your web page. So maybe we could do that with ours. We could start adding divs in. Maybe we should put a footer in too. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should add a footer in. So just like nav, how nav is nested, maybe we should put a footer in. And footer is usually right above the closing body tag. So if we do footer, there's our footer. And we could put, you know, maybe another small nav in here. Or maybe just a list of links. Because a lot of times there's another small navigation item. Or small navigation. Let's tab that in. Make sure that this is properly nested, the formatting's correct. So we're just kind of repeating the same one, but we could put a class on this. We could put a class or an ID on it. See how they're putting IDs on these divs. But I'm kind of thinking maybe we should go with a class. And then another thing I noticed with the navigation is we should probably put that inside of a header. So we'll just do, oops, header. Head and header are different too, and I'll just take this nav out and we'll nest that inside of the header. And then one other thing I was looking at was here. So we have our head, an HTML, our head, and then we get into our body. Do I have that right? Yeah, body. And then we get into our header. And then we normally have the nav in the header, like it is here. And then we have main, which is basically where all the main things in your website, other than your navigation or your footer, would be. Actually, in this footer, they just have a P in there. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll put main around our text. So if we go back into Atom, we'll go main, and then we'll have to take this closing tag and put it here, and then all of this needs to be nested within the main. So I'll highlight the whole thing, push tab, and then bring all this up. So yeah, that is looking pretty good. Do a file save. So as you can see, there's the document type, HTML, some sharp, the head stuff, body, which extends this whole length, header with the nav in it. The main has, all of the text and everything typically, or images, and then the footer would normally have like some contact information in it. I'm actually going to take this navigation out, and I'm going to actually kind of just copy what they have here. And this is actually on the Introduction to HTML. This is 9 out of 9. This is page 9 out of 9 on the Semantic HTML interactive lesson. So if we go into Atom, we can add that in the footer and do a save. We might actually want to change this other page to look like this, basically. It's kind of the problem with starting the Contact Me so soon. So let's see. Let's go in here. Oh, let's go into this one. And we're actually on the contact page because you can see contact.html is at the end. So it added Contact Me, and it didn't actually make anything look much different. But if you were to actually inspect the code by right-clicking and pushing Inspect, you can see the elements of our website. So here's the body. Open this up, header, main, and then there's our footer. And you can do this with any website. There's other different things here too that we can do, developer tools that we could use. Another thing that we might be good to just add in there is maybe a video, or like an image might be actually a better option. So I found an image that I thought we could use. So the image tag, trying to find one here. We just have video tags. There's one here, so here it is. So image source. So if I put that image in that root folder, I can so I can go and get in there, and I'm actually going to make another folder within this and call it images, just to create a little bit more structure. And then I will find that image of myself and I will put it in there. Oops, I meant to put it in this images folder, and then if we rename this, it's just such a clunky name. I'll and leave on something like that. I'm using camel case there, which is a good idea when you're web developing. So if we go back into Atom, and let's say I want to add in an image tag somewhere, probably within the main, that would make most sense. So maybe above the H1s. So if we just start typing in image, it'll add in source and alt for you. So maybe we can just do dot slash images, and then so that means we've gone dot slash, we're in the root folder, and now we're in the images folder, and now we want to do this one. Ooh, okay. So it actually opened it up in here. I didn't know it was going to do that. So what's the name of it? Me and Levon.jpg. So where were we? Where's my image tag? Oh, maybe I'm on the wrong. So me and Levon. So I wonder if I just start putting it in here. Nope. So me and Levon.jpg. So that should, or maybe let's just do Levon and I swinging. So that's going to be our descriptive element for screen readers that will tell the screen reader what this image is. So if we do a file save and we go back to our browser, we're on the contact folder. We can get rid of this if we want, and then just do a refresh. And so it brought that in, which is pretty cool. And then we can go back to the home page, which we haven't done a lot to. So yeah, that's me and Levon. We've got some content in there. It's a pretty good start.